Hi there. I'm How are you today?
You know what? I'm doing fantastic, Kim. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks.
Oh,
Today, we're going to get started on the pros and cons of living in a condo, purchasing a condo, or a townhouse.
okay. Let's get to it. I like that. All right. So I think we should start by discussing how the cost of owning a condo compares to a single family home. Like what are the financial pros and cons?
Okay, so the cost of owning a condo versus a single family home comes with distinct financial pros and cons. Condo ownership often entails lower upfront costs and maintenance responsibilities, as exterior upkeep and common area maintenance are typically covered by a homeowner association fees, so HOA fees. However, these fees can be an ongoing expense and may increase over time. Single family homes, while potentially having higher upfront costs, offer greater autonomy and control over property decisions, but the responsibility for maintenance and repairs falls entirely on the homeowner. Additionally, property taxes and insurance costs can vary between the two, influencing the overall financial considerations for potential buyers. So ultimately, it depends on how much you want to put into it, right? So you can have somebody else take care of all of your maintenance, outside stuff, common areas, things like that, and pay a higher HOA fee, or you get a single family home and you pay for it all yourself. That's kind of the biggest difference. Let's talk about maintenance and upkeep. So, condos are often marketed with the perk of low maintenance. What does that mean for our homeowners and what are the limitations?
Truthfully, before I started in real estate, I didn't fully understand what they meant by low maintenance. And it's true to a certain extent. So, the perk of low maintenance associated with condominiums or condos, as we call them affectionately, it can be a significant selling point for many buyers, right? So, it typically means that the owners are relieved of several responsibilities that come from traditional home ownership. In a condo, exterior maintenance like landscaping and the common areas, so like hallways, any walkways, upkeep are often managed by the condominium association. And I just say often because it depends on how the condominium is set up. It is crucial, and I can't stress this enough, for potential buyers to understand that while this offers convenience, it comes with limitations, right? So the association fees, which contribute to these services, can vary in terms of what they provide and what they cover, and they might increase over time. So, owners also need to adhere to the rules and the regulations set by the association, influencing their ability to make changes to their property and even their ability to rent it out. So, additionally, the shared nature of condo living means that decisions about the entire building or the complex, including maintenance and renovations, which can sometimes be very costly, are typically made collectively. This lack of individual control over certain aspects of the property might not suit everyone's preferences. So the low maintenance perk simplifies the homeownership experience, but it's important for buyers to carefully review the terms of the condominium association, their fees, and regulations to ensure that it aligns with their lifestyle and expectations. I often have the opportunity to talk with my home buyers when they're discussing a condo or considering it, so we can determine, one, if condo life is for them, and two, if that particular condominium's bylaws and regulations are in line with what they want ultimately. All right, Kim, I'm curious if you could share with our listeners, how does a homeowners association rules affect condo living, and what should potential buyers be aware of?
Of course. Yeah. So homeowners association rules significantly impact condo living, dictating various aspects of the community's regulations. Potential condo buyers should be aware of the rules governing pet ownership, noise levels, exterior modifications, and maintenance responsibilities. HOA fees, which cover shared amenities and maintenance costs, should be considered as well. And a thorough review of the association's financial health and any ongoing legal issues is essential to understanding the long-term stability of the condo community. So a lot of times when you're purchasing a property in general, you go through the title company, and the title company will make sure they reach out to the HOA. They make sure all the situations are all cleared up. There's no ongoing legal issues. There aren't any outstanding HOA issues that need to be resolved before you can close. And it also has to do with, and so every condo is different. So like Kara was talking about earlier, you want to make sure that this particular condominium works for you because of their rules. All the rules are different, their fees are different. So you want to make sure that you're looking at all of those aspects when you're deciding which condo is going to be right for you.
Yeah, no, that's very important. I think people just think about low maintenance and forget what you're giving up in terms of your freedom to make decisions, and how they can, uh, there'll be some assessments for the maintenance and any repairs in the community.
Right. I think a lot of times too, people see the price tag of a condo, which is typically, in most cases, a little bit less than buying a single family home, but you have to consider the HOA fees as well. And that's an ongoing every month fee that you pay in addition to your mortgage that you're already paying. So just things to consider, not good or bad either way. Just things to consider for sure. So, Kara, condos are frequently located in desirable or central areas. How does location play into the decision to buy a condo?
Ugh. So, as a real estate professional, location of a condo and even just a single family home or a townhome is a critical factor in a buyer's decision making process, right? So, condos often have the ability to boast a prime location because they're in a desirable or a central area. They offer their residents convenient access to many amenities, usually like high end restaurants, shopping, cultural attractions, vibrant communities. There's often public transportation options there. You might even have more access to some of the trendy, fitness options, parks. You might have some of the larger parks, whereas you might not be able to live as close to these things if you were looking in terms of a single family home. So a condo might be able to get you in there. I know a lot of my clients who are single or don't have children, whether human or fur. I have the ability to do a ton of traveling. And so it's a lot easier to lock up your little condo and go than necessarily having to deal with a single family home in some circumstances. So
Mhm.
some buyers will prioritize the location and not just all the other things. And they'll still see some returns on their investment that can align with their lifestyle and their long-term goals. All right. So now I'm going to ask you, what kinds of amenities do condos typically offer? And how can these amenities enhance the lifestyle of its residents?
Okay, so this is probably one of the main reasons why people choose condos over single family homes. Condos typically offer a range of amenities that can enhance the lifestyle of residents. Common features include fitness centers, swimming pools, and communal spaces for socializing. They usually have TVs and couches and things set up for entertaining. Some have pool tables, some have other event spaces, things like that. Security measures like gated access and surveillance systems contribute to a sense of safety. Additionally, amenities such as concierge services, shared workspaces, and on-site maintenance can also add convenience, while landscape grounds or rooftop gardens provide aesthetically pleasing spaces for relaxation. Many condos also include services like trash removal and exterior maintenance, simplifying residents' daily lives. Overall, these amenities contribute to a more comfortable, enjoyable, and communal living experience for condo residents. So it brings everything together. It pulls all of the entertainment aspects that you would want to do and conveniences, which is why a lot of people choose condo lifestyle versus single family home. So, Kara, let's talk about community living. Discuss the community aspect of condo living. What are the social pros and cons?
Okay, so I'm going to start with the social pros, one of my favorites. So you have the ability to participate in community events. Many condominiums organize community events, and those help to foster a sense of belonging and provide residents with opportunities to socialize. Shared amenities. This is another great one. Sometimes you'll have condominium communities that come with amenities like a pool, a gym, and that also promotes interactions amongst its residents. And so sometimes with these amenities, you wouldn't be able to have the luxury pool if you were in a single family home. So it's not just the location sometimes, but the elevated amenities that you get to enjoy. The other thing is security and safety. So a close-knit community can contribute to a sense of security, and sometimes they often come with front door security, person at the front desk. They might even have key fobs, so you can't get to certain parts of the building without a actual current resident. So that's something that some people can enjoy. But some of the cons would be noise and privacy. So when you're so close to your neighbors, depending on how the building is constructed, you can hear them sometimes and they might be able to hear you, especially during COVID, the earlier portion when everybody was trapped inside. That was a little challenging. Conflict resolution. With many residents sharing like these common spaces, there's going to be a difference in lifestyle and preferences, and that can lead to occasional conflicts. So some people have better conflict resolution skills than others, but those processes have become crucial in how the community deals with any issues. And I'd say probably lastly, under the social cons, is the homeowner association rules. So the rules that are set by the HOA, the homeowner association, can be restrictive for some residents, and it, curtails their freedom and their ability to personalize their living space or how they want to use the common areas. So some of the common areas may shut off at a certain hour, or you can only have a certain number of guests, or it requires a reservation. There's a number of things, but they try to make it so that everybody has an opportunity to enjoy. So I always try to tell buyers that it's important for them to consider their preferences and their lifestyle when choosing between a condominium and other housing options. Some people might thrive in a social and amenity-rich environment, while others, they need more independence and they need more solitude, more time away. So I recommend engaging with current residents as much as possible while you're considering a particular community, and to gain true insights into the dynamics of that particular community.
Yeah, most definitely. Big draw for, say, somebody moving to a new area. If you moved into a condo, you can get to know, you can make new friends and get to know an area better while you're getting established in the new area. So that could be a good benefit for getting into a condo when you first move to a new area.
Absolutely. It's definitely a good way to mix and mingle with people in your local community. Now, Kim, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on the resale value of condominiums compared to other types of property, and what market trends affects this?
Absolutely. So the resale value of condos can be influenced by various factors compared to other types of properties, like single family homes. Condos are often exhibit different market trends due to factors such as location, amenities, and association fees. In urban areas, condos may experience stable or appreciating resale values due to high demand for centralized living. However, market trends can be affected by economic conditions, interest rates, and shifts in buyer preferences as well. That impacts the overall resale of condos compared to single family homes or townhouses. Additionally, changes in the neighborhood, development of new infrastructure, and the condition of condo associations can also play a significant role in determining the resale value of condos in the real estate market. If you stay really close to big event places, sporting facilities, things like that, you're probably going to be in a better position, and appreciation is going to grow more and stay a little bit more stable than if you're in the outskirts or the suburban areas of a community. In terms of privacy and space, How does condo living stack up against living in a single family home?
So while I've never lived in a condo personally, I did live in a co-op some years ago, and that's similar to the style, just not as fancy with the amenities, if I'm honest. So I'd probably say that if you're comparing a condominium to living in a single family home, it really comes down to your lifestyle preferences. So condos offer a more communal living experience, and you're sharing the amenities and the maintenance, and but you're getting a sense of community. Whereas single family homes typically offer more privacy, and you have a larger, depending on what your living situation is, a larger personal outdoor space. With a condo, there is no personal outdoor space. All of the outdoor space is shared, unless maybe you have assigned parking, which it's not a place you'll be hanging out. I don't imagine. The choice really just depends on your priorities, right? So do you want a vibrant shared community, or you want the solitude and the autonomy of a standalone property? Can we talk, Kim, about the potential of condominiums as an investment, including rental opportunities?
Absolutely. Investing in condos can offer potential advantages, particularly in terms of rental opportunities. Condos often require less maintenance compared to houses, making them attractive for landlords. They can be more affordable to purchase than single family homes. Which is definitely desirable for investors. And condos are typically located in urban areas, offering proximity to amenities and potential tenants. When people are traveling and visiting areas, they want to visit areas that are heavily populated and they're close to activities that they would be participating in, which is a lot of times where condos are located. So it's definitely proximity and location is good for rentals, short-term rentals or long-term rentals as well. Potential investors should also consider factors such as homeowners association fees, restrictions on property management, and market trends. Sometimes you're not allowed, they have rental restrictions where you can't do short-term rentals, or you can only do as short as 30-day rentals. So those are also things to consider when you are becoming an investor or a renter or a landlord for a homeowners association condo. Assessing the rental demand in the area and understanding the local rental market dynamics are crucial for a successful condo investment. Condos can be a viable option for investors seeking rental income and the potential for property appreciation, as long as all of those things fall into place, right? How do insurance needs differ for condo owners, and what are the security advantages and disadvantages of living in a condo?
So the insurance needs for condominium owners differ significantly from those of what we'd probably look at more traditional home ownership. Condo owners typically don't need to insure the entire structure, as the condominium association usually covers the external building and the common areas. Instead, they focus on insuring their personal belongings, interior fixtures, and any liability coverage required by the condominium association. Security in a condo setting offers both some advantages and disadvantages. On the positive side, many condos come with built in security features such as controlled access, surveillance cameras, and on site personnel. This can provide a sense of safety and peace of mind. Additionally, living in close proximity to neighbors may deter potential intruders. However, there are some downsides, right? So let's talk about the cons. The security is reliant on the effectiveness of the condo management and fellow residents. If there are lapses in the management's security measures, or if residents are not vigilant or they're propping doors open, it could pose a potential risk. So it's crucial for condo owners to actively participate in their community security efforts, attend their association meetings, and stay informed about potential vulnerabilities. So condo owners really should prioritize their personal property and liability insurance. And while condos often offer built-in security measures, the effectiveness can truly vary. So active involvement in your community and a proactive approach to security can significantly enhance your overall safety while enjoying your condo and all its lovely amenities.
Yeah, definitely. So you can tell by all of this information that we've shared today that it's really a personal preference on which direction you decided to go, whether it's a condo or a single family home. So make sure that you're aware of all the pros and cons of each community specifically that you're looking at so that you can make an educated choice.
All right, so that's all that we have for you guys today about living in a condominium. If you are interested in buying, selling, or investing, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to have a one-on-one consultation with you and help serve as your trusted advisor in real estate. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we look forward to chatting next time.
Thanks. See you next time.
Bye.